The FTX, the field training exercise, well, first off, it's an enormous challenge. It is 48 hours stretched over a 3-day FTX, nonstop. So these guys are gonna leave out of here with rucksacks and weapons and their face painted and ready for war for 3 days. And the whole time, each platoon, there are 2 platoons here this weekend fighting. Each platoon is very much in force-on-force aggression against the other platoon to achieve their missions and achieve victory. For us as a learning institution, the so what is, that is how we create command opportunities. And you know, this is the thing, when we say, hey, we're a leadership school, that's great. We have this curriculum that is very much leadership focused, but lots of places have that. It is creating the opportunity to actually lead. When you come here and they say, hey, you're a fire team leader, you're a squad leader, you're a platoon sergeant, platoon leader, it's not an instructor. It's not one of our black hats who's going to be leading that. No, it's that warrior leader. We're creating a safe place for them to achieve success, to have failures, and to learn from those. Are you just telling me how other people had success? How about I go out, try, fail, learn, try again, and improve? That's what we do here at One Shot.
All right, Charles, what's your position on this FTX?
I am the platoon leader, usually known as patrol leaders, but since this is a joint FTX, we have effectively a full platoon. So platoon leader.
How does it feel to have all the responsibilities that are thrown at you as a platoon leader? Because you're leading how many guys?
30 dudes.
All right, and what's that feel like?
Initially, it definitely is intimidating for sure, because you're responsible for a lot of guys. And having, dealt with a lot of dudes, they say every casualty you receive is one letter you have to write to their families. But at the end of the day, thank God this place is a good place to fail, because any mistakes you made will not translate to someone's death to have to write a letter about to someone's family. And that's the last thing, that's not a fun thing to do.
What's your plan? What were you told you have to do, and what's your plan?
So our plan, effectively, we were starting from that northern side, basically the AO. There's a dried creek bed around here. You've been in that creek bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one. And then that's our border. We are the Ozarkian forces. So think Czechia, but instead of Czech, it's Ozark. And this is our border area. The south is like, effectively, I believe, this beach, and there's a terrorist, notional for the camera, notional terrorist named the Orange Liberation Army that wants to cross into it and extend their influence through very violent actions.
Okay.
Very, very violent actions. So our job is to deter them and kick them out, prevent them from coming out as of now.
Name and what you're doing.
Name, Braylon Ridenauer, and I'm out here having fun.
But specifically, what are you doing for the FTX?
Well, I'm the platoon sergeant, or otherwise known as the APL, or assistant platoon leader. That essentially puts me second in command.
This is the first time you've taken this position?
No, it's not.
What's it like?
Being an APL or PSG is essentially like being the mom of the group, right? Except you're taking care of everybody. You're gonna make sure everybody's is well maintained, everybody has what they need to go out into the field. But then again, you're also assisting the platoon leader in being able to make tactical decisions, right? He's gonna bounce ideas off of you. Hey, what do you think about this? Well, I have to be prepared to come back to him and say, well, here's my ideas, here's what I know of the area of operations, as well as what are our men capable of doing? If they're too tired and they can't run operations, I have to communicate that to them.
Hi guys, hello. I'm Cole Salmons with S&S Train Solutions. Myself and Parker Streckengoss founded S&S Train Solutions back in 2013. Our goal and mission at the time was to provide small unit tactics and training on a squad and team level. So we've been doing that for over 10 years now. 2019, we acquired the Miles system and created the Miles Warfighter program. And since then, we've been doing our own events and joint training exercises with ourselves, Light Fighter Studies Group, One Shepherd, and other organizations renting the Miles to them.
You guys excited for this FTX? How many guys you got? Or?
Oh yeah, we've got several different organizations out under the S&S umbrella this year. We've got Everyday Citizens Tactical, Dylan Schumer and his guys, and Light Fighter Studies Group. And the patrol's being led by Tyler Jackson. And we're more of a supportive role. We have our own SNS members and team in there, but we're supporting them with the miles system and any other equipment they need to make the mission happen.
Hey, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having us out at the One Shepherd FDX.
What are we doing right now in the FDX? So right now we're performing as OCs, that's safety and control officers. We're just making sure that one, everyone stays safe, no one gets hurt. And then two, to make sure that the event actually continues to go on. So what are we looking for in the performance of a leader? Okay, what we're looking is, are they planning? Are they delegating tasks? Are they doing good operational orders and rehearsals and pre-combat inspections, PCIs? That's before they step off. They hit their line of departure. Are they hitting it on time? Are they pulling good security? How are they controlling and managing the flow of their troops? I would say even broader than that. What we're looking for is decision making. And does that enable them to take risk, to recognize risk, assess the risk, and mitigate the risk, but ultimately take the risk? Are they willing to do that, or do they shy away from that? What are they doing right now? They have set up a ORB, which is not staff. It is a objective rally point. On your back. It's somewhere where they set up security. A recon team to then find a location for their patrol base. Joe. Tree. Drone, tree. We're in the middle of setting up a patrol base, but a drone flew over. A civilian drone, most likely using thermal to try to see us. However, we're protected by the canopy, but even that's not enough in order to confuse the drone to think that we're rocks or logs, just slowly emitting heat. You have to, one, stop movement, and second, be right up to a tree or something to give you cover. So that as it passes or it moves around, it loses its direct side of you. So those are two things that you should do when you hear a drone above you.
Get you guys ready. I'll give you guys 5 mics.
I am Squad Leader 1, Petrillo. I currently have Charlie pulling security in the patrol base. I've taken out Alpha and Bravo to do recon. In a sense, we're doing a screening operation, and right now we have found a really good place to get water. After we get water, we are going to continue our patrolling. We're going to set up an ORB. At that time, I'm going to bunch out to patrols to do recon. And then they're going gonna come back to that ORB, and then we're gonna make it back to the patrol base by 10 o'clock. So it's gonna be a couple hours on mission.
He's still here, Bush. Pass it down.
Alright, squad leader patrol here. What has happened is we were set on a screening operation and also recon mission.
Alpha, supportive fire! Bravo, Foxtrot, Romeo! Alpha, I saw him running to the rear. I saw him running south. Bravo, Foxtrot, Romeo, perfect!
Goes up. Where they at? 150 yards. We're probably 100 yards from where he was, and he's looking at south. Okay.
You got a visual? Keep your eyes open. One step left from the left. Watch center on me. With those two. With that green.
Alpha online with Bravo. Alpha online with Bravo.
We can see their leaders are getting taken out a little bit by little. There's reinforcements coming in from the rear. But this is where everything gets chaotic.
Bishop, you up? Yep. Moving.
Bishop, you alive? Yep. Alright, cover me!
That guy right there is dead.
Hey.
There might be two guys right there. They're dead. They have 5 minutes to go over there and get intel from them.
Can't fake it.
Yeah.
Picture it.
So as they're getting intel, they can't take anything from them. They can take pictures or just write things down. You can't take anything from that person, but you can ask them for information. At the end of the day, there is quite a bit of honor into the system. But as you can see, we got Brent.
You have any notes?
That's it.
That's it? Okay, for sure. Hey, man, it's nice meeting you. Charles.
Dead man can't talk.
I know who you are.
What's our boss doing?
All right, they've been flying the drone over our position quite a bit. They were refueling up our water. So I think the enemy force is using the drone to find our position and then fix us. In other words, make us stay in one place, which tends to happen with the enemy. You're trying to fix, find, and then eliminate.
Let me explain to you another important position. And that's the RTO, radio transmission operator. It's a really stressful position because that guy is supposed to send all the signals and stuff of the PL, the head honcho, which is Charles. So he has to basically be like stuck on his butt. And whenever Charles or the PL needs to send a message or something, that guy encrypts the whole message and then sends that over to base where his command center, and then command center sends him an encrypted message which he has to pay attention, write it all down, and then translate it and convey that information over to the PL. It's actually a very stressful position.
Tango, Echo, Uniform, Echo, Bravo. How copy? Over.
All right, everybody's loading up. We're gonna move our patrol base out of here. Usually you move your patrol base every 24 hours. But
And this position's compromised, so PL's got a plan for another spot. Let's see how that goes.
And we're 1-9.